Welcome to a new Unreal Engine video. Today, we're gonna do a FOV change to player speed, because I did this in the last video of which is a game jam demo of a spaceship flying through space. So I figured I'd do a little bit of a how-to video on how to create that FOV effect when you're going fast. Gotta go fast. So to get started, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna create a simple interface for our first-person character, and it's just going to have our simple as before, but instead of returning the interface, we're just going to return the actual first person character. Now this is a first person template project. We have nothing else here. This is just demo, or just to get us started. And the implementation on that is just adding it to the class settings, class settings here, add the interface, and then in the it's just simple returning self. And the next thing we want to do is get the component, and we'll do all the logic in the component. Okay, I went ahead. I created a actor component in a folder. And what you want to do in this actor component, it's fairly simple, and I'll walk you through what it is. This is the entire script. This is the entire thing. So we have a handful of variables, obviously, on the left. We've got our first person character. Well, our read-only variables are update time, our first person character are private, our update timer handle, and our forward alpha. We have our public, which is our field of view default, our field of view target, and our interp speed. And so on this component, on our begin play, we'll run the interface call. We'll check to see if it's valid. If it's not valid, then we'll just print out a message. It's not a valid target. And then we'll just promote that to a variable as our first person character. Then we'll create a timer handle by event. And this is where that read-only update timer handle timer comes into play. And that's updating at every 0.01 here. And then we promote the timer handle to a variable just in case, just keeping track. And then that runs in custom event, which it will then go to the first person character, grab the movement component, get the velocity, normalize that. It'll also go to the character, grab its forward vector, and then it'll dot product those two. So that'll get us the difference, or basically how fast we're moving forward. And then we promote that to a variable forward alpha. That's why it says it's an alpha. So this is how fast you're moving forward in terms of 0 to 1. That's what normalization does. It normalizes the vector of your velocity, because velocity isn't technically it's not normalized. So but the forward vector is. So we can easily just put that into the dot product, promote it to a variable, and we're good to go. And then here's where we do all the the camera magic stuff, right? So you go to the first person character, we'll grab the character and the camera, and then we'll grab the field of view. We'll do an F interpolate, which is a float interpolate to constant. There's another one I believe is not a constant, which is like kind of an exponential curve. This one's a flat curve. This is just a flat constant. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the current field of view, and we're going to go between a target, and we're going to lerp that target. We're going to lerp for that target. We're going to lerp between the default and the target FOV, with the alpha being our forward alpha over the world delta seconds, and then an interp speed of whatever you decide to set up here. Mine is currently set to 50 as default. Default FOV target is 150. FOV default it's 90. And then we pull off the camera, and then we just set the field view. And that's it. And the reason I made these FOV defaults, target, and speeds public is because when we go over back into the character, we can add that component, FOV changer component. We don't need to do anything, but we can now have some changes to some properties here. And so once that's all added, when we hit play, we can gotta go fast, gotta go fast, gotta go fast, and the field of view changes. Gotta go fast, gotta go fast. And of course, like I said, this only applies to how fast you're moving forward. So there's some things when rotating that it considers it forward. Backwards also works, because it's a normal you're going between 1 and -1. So that's why you get a negative field of view. If you wanted to, you could clamp the alpha between 1 and 0, just so you can get the forward movement. But if you wanted to, you can go fast now. Well, I hope you like that. This was just a little short video on how to do this, and hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.